I'm Ash Dagger. I am the club president, and I've been shooting for about 40 years. Probably about 38 of those years reloading, because I, like all of you, will know it's all very expensive, and anything you can do to reduce the cost of your ammo, but also customise the ammo to your firearms, reloading is the way to go, and it's quite therapeutic as well. Okay. Important points for today. I'm assuming you know nothing, okay, so apologies if I'm teaching you to suck eggs, but it's an easy baseline for everybody to start from. And this is not a training course. This is a demonstration of how I reload. I've got no control over how you reload, and therefore I accept no liability on how you reload. But I'll show you what I do. I can give you hints and tips, but at the end of the day, it's your responsibility. To use reloaded ammo at the club, you need to sign the NRA's hand loading code of practice. That's available on the Froome website. You need to read, digest and understand and comply with that hand loading code of practice. That is the baseline for everybody. If we use military ranges, for example, they will expect to see, or obviously, they will expect to see some sort of endorsement either on your shooter safety certificate or on the back of your membership card to say you have read and will comply with the NRA's code of practice. Okay, lots of direction in there of how to do things safely. The other thing is, reloading is safe if you follow safe practices. It's dangerous if you don't. You know, all of the components that I'm using have the potential to go bang in one way or another. Primers especially. So make sure that you're in an area that is prepared for reloading, clean, dry, well lit, and you're not going to get distracted with anything else. The difference between a single stage press, which I'll come to in more detail in a minute, and a multi-stage press is that there's a lot of things going on simultaneously. So you've got to take things slowly and let yourself build up to using a progressive press as a progressive, so multi-stage, multi-activity. Sounds obvious, but don't eat, drink, smoke, especially smoke, when you're doing reloading, and only have the components you're going to use on your bench. So I've got my powder. I've got one tub. It's well labelled. I know what I'm going to do with it. There's nothing else I can mix it with. I've got my heads. I know they're the only ones I'm going to use today. I've got my primers. I'm not going to mix those. And I've got my brass, all nice and clean. That's the only things I need today. Never mix stuff on your table. I've seen it before where somebody has accidentally picked up their Magnum powder instead of their conventional 38 special powder, and suddenly they're in a whole heap of trouble. Okay? And I would always advise everybody to wear some sort of eye protection, especially again with the primers. I have seen the result of primers going up, and once one goes, that holds about 80 primers. When 80 go up, they will plaster the ceiling, plaster the walls, plaster your face. Okay? If you follow safe practice, nothing's going to happen, but if it does happen, the last thing you want to lose is your eyes. Okay? Single stage versus a progressive. So a single stage press, for some of you that may be reloading rifle ammunition, you're going to be doing that in batches. You're probably going to size all your cases together, then prime all your cases together, one operation at a time. You're going to put your bullet in, seat it, crimp it. Again, single stage activities. And the press is actually built to only hold one die at a time. So you're doing batches, probably 50 or 100. Okay. Everything's got to be set up individually. you're going to be doing a lot more precision and a lot less volume. On a progressive press, they're built for high volume. The tolerances are still, well within the safety, but it allows you to output probably, I would say, on a press like this, maybe 300 an hour, whereas you'd probably be doing, I don't know, 50 or 100 maybe an hour on batch. Okay, so this is high volume. Because it's high volume, it's doing multiple concurrent tasks at any one time. So you've got a number of things that you have to watch simultaneously to make sure you're operating safely. So we'll come to each of those in a moment. You wouldn't be able to load, apart from 223, you wouldn't be able to load your rifle calibers on something like this. This is really for straight wall pistol calibers. 9mm, 38, 357, 44, 45. Okay? That's what they're built for.